Hello everyone, and welcome back to A and B channel. Today, we will be recapping episode 7 of Solo Leveling Season 1. If you missed any previous episodes, don't worry. The links are in the description. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's recap. The episode begins in Chief Woo's office, where an employee presents a report about a C-rank dungeon. Surprisingly, the only survivors of the raid were D and E-rank hunters. Not only did they escape, but they also managed to defeat the dungeon boss. Among these survivors was none other than E-rank hunter Jin-Woo. This revelation piques Chief Woo's curiosity, prompting him to investigate further. Meanwhile, Jin-Woo returns home carrying fried chicken for his sister, which delights her. This act of generosity is uncharacteristic of him, as he is usually known for being thrifty and saving money. While enjoying a beer, he notices something unusual. The alcohol has no effect on him. It seems as though the system is nullifying its influence. Later that night, Jin-Woo heads to his room and discovers that he has unlocked a new skill called Blessing. Just then, his sister informs him that Jin-Ho has called. The next day, Jin-Woo meets Jin-Ho at a cafe, where the latter expresses his gratitude for having his life saved. Without wasting time, Jin-Ho quickly gets to the point. He wants to form his own attack team. Before Jin-Ho can fully explain, Jin-Woo bluntly rejects the idea. However, after Jin-Ho persists, Jin-Woo agrees to listen. Jin-Ho reveals his plan. He aims to acquire a guild master's license, which requires him to participate in at least 20 raid missions. He further explains that Yujin Corporation intends to establish a guild, where his father wants to hire an S-rank hunter and appoint his brother as vice president. Currently, there are only 7 S-rank hunters in the country, and the only unaffiliated one is Baek Yoon-ho, who has already retired. To gain his father's trust and secure the position of guildmaster, Jin-Ho needs to prove himself by leading raids with E-rank hunters like Jin-Woo. As an incentive, Jin-Ho offers Jin-Woo a staggering 30 billion won for participating in 19 C-rank missions. Despite the lucrative offer, Jin-Woo declines, considering the risk too great. As he gets up to leave, Jin-Ho makes a final attempt to convince him by promising to keep Jin-Woo's secret safe. The scene shifts to a corporate building, where a furious man learns about the survivors of the recent raid. His brother, Dong-suk, had perished in that very raid, and he suspects foul play. Enraged, he orders his assistant, Laura, to prepare for his departure, determined to seek revenge on Jin-Woo and Jin-Ho. Back at the park, Jin-Woo and his sister are seen exercising. Having already completed his daily quest, Jin-Woo notices something intriguing. The system continues to count his additional efforts beyond the required 10 kilometers. Curious about its limits, he pushes himself further. When he completes the daily quest twice, it transforms into a secret quest, granting him a special reward, a key to an S-rank dungeon. The reward for completing this dungeon is an elixir of life, capable of curing any health condition. Realizing the significance of this elixir, Jin-Woo smiles, knowing it could finally heal his mother. Determined, Jin-Woo uses the key to open the dungeon gate, but he questions whether he is strong enough to face the monsters within. As a precaution, he decides to use a teleportation stone to escape if things go awry. When the gate opens, a 3-headed giant dog, Hell's gatekeeper Cerberus, emerges. Without hesitation, Jin-Woo summons his dagger and prepares for battle. Charging at Cerberus with full speed, Jin-Woo attacks fiercely, but his strikes barely leave a scratch. Realizing the dire situation, he activates his murderous intent skill, which halves the opponent's strength. However, Cerberus counters with a powerful roar, nullifying the effect. The beast retaliates, tearing off one of Jin-Woo's arms and causing his health to plummet. To make matters worse, Cerberus activates its rage skill, doubling its strength and abilities. With its newfound power, the beast launches a devastating attack, sending Jin-Woo crashing into a building. Despite his severe injuries, Jin-Woo refuses to give up. He uses his full recovery skill and targets Cerberus's eyes, but his attacks remain ineffective. The monster toys with him, tossing him around like a mere plaything. The system repeatedly warns Jin-Woo that he is in critical condition. Realizing he must endure for 3 minutes until Cerberus's rage effect wears off, he contemplates using the teleportation stone as a last resort. However, before he can act, the beast strikes again, causing the stone to slip from his grasp. With his options dwindling, Jin-Woo quickly checks the system store and discovers that he can purchase healing potions. Without hesitation, he buys 3 bottles, each capable of restoring 100 health points. As Cerberus attacks again, Jin-Woo realizes that the rage effect has finally worn off. Seeing an opportunity, he charges at the beast at full speed, attacking relentlessly with his dagger. However, Cerberus remains formidable and nearly pushes Jin-Woo to the brink of death. Trapped in the monster's jaws, Jin-Woo refuses to surrender. With unwavering determination, he continues his relentless assault, aiming for Cerberus's eyes. The beast thrashes violently, but Jin-Woo persists. Finally, after a grueling battle, he defeats Cerberus. As a result, he levels up once more, and all his wounds heal completely. In addition to his victory, Jin-Woo receives another key, which he carefully stores. He also acquires the formula to create the elixir of life, though crafting it requires 3 specific ingredients. Understanding that entering the next gate at his current level would be suicidal, Jin-Woo resolves to return once he has grown stronger. And with that, this episode comes to an end. Stay tuned for the next episode as Jin-Woo's adventure continues. Will he find the necessary ingredients for the elixir of life? Or will the next challenge push him to his absolute limits? Find out next time on ANB Channel.